need to deal with that. What the fuck? Okay, cool. Hey, LZ, how you doing? Oh shit, that game's late. Oh, cool. Holy shit. Hey, Lucky. LZ, thanks for the super chat. You said got a written notice about a conference call for the accident in the mail today. Law office assigned me to what law office assigned me to hasn't reached out to me yet. Call is scheduled for 19th. So wait a minute. I'm confused for a bit here. So you have to go on a call for the accident on the 19th? Law office assigned to me hasn't reached out yet. So what is this call for? Like the government, this call is like to get a statement from you. Is that what it is? Like to see, but they don't need a statement from you though. Yeah. Oh, so your attorney is gonna take the call for the accident. Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about you gotta go on a call. I'm like, huh? That's why I was confused. I was like, why the hell would they call you if you already gave, you already dealt with the cop? Mm. Or the judge is probably gonna say, look, this is all bullshit. Goodbye, good riddance, and that's it. That's what's probably gonna happen. Yeah, because there's probably nothing to be worried about and nothing to talk about. It's all bullshit. And that's probably why you got that written notice about the conference call, because there's nothing for the insurance to do for a scratch. Like, really? So what exactly do you want me to answer? Like, what do you want me to check? So, like, you want to know what the outcome is going to be of the call after the call? Nothing's going to happen to you. You're going to be fine. Everything is going to be okay. I see you being okay with whatever happens, right? I don't see anything negative, to be honest. I think this is all going to get like dealt with. They're going to clear away whatever discrepancy there is. And they're going to realize that this is all like bullshit and whatever, and then that's it. That's what's going to happen. Like I already saw, like nothing's really going to happen to you personally, or anything bad is going to come your way. And if the judge is a woman, because I see a woman here, high priestess with a book, and the judge is looking towards you, so that would tell me that everything is going to be fine. Yeah. I'm getting a woman judge ruling in your favor, and you're going to be okay. Because they're going to know that this person is going to try, the person that's dealing with you. If the judge is a man, then that's cool too, because I got like the high priestess is someone who is in power, like, with a book. Mind you, this high priestess looks like a man too. But it doesn't matter anyway. But I get like, a judge like figure here ruling in your favor. So either way, I still get it being okay. I got all positive things for that call. So is your lawyer a woman or a man? Maybe it's your lawyer. I don't know. I get another woman. So maybe it's your lawyer. If your lawyer is a man, then I would understand that's probably not that either. But if your lawyer is a woman, it could be that. Oh, so the lawyer is nobody you know then. It's just somebody that's assigned to you. So it might be a woman then. Why the law office? When is the law office going to? When is the law office going to contact LC? Are they going to contact us in the next 7 days? Yeah. I'm getting the next 7 days. You're going to hear from the next 7 days. You'll hear from the law office. They're either going to call you or email you. Hey, Joanna, how you doing? Okay, no problem. Hope you're doing good. Not sure. They haven't reached out to me yet. I know the lawyer. Someone that's assigned to me hasn't called me yet. All right, so this person is going to contact you in the next 7 days. So next week, probably they'll call you or contact you, or in the next 7 days. So from now until Friday, I think they'll call you. I get yes for that. I got yes twice that they're going to call you in the next 7 days or contact you in some way. So you'll hear from them. Obviously, they have to because the thing is on the 19th. So in the next week, they'll contact you and deal with you. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not getting anything not going in your favor. I still see everything in your favor and you'll be fine. Nothing drastic is gonna happen. So I mean I believe I saw that already from the last time that it's all gonna be bullshit and you'll be okay. But I know it's annoying and I know it's, bullshit and sometimes things go against you, but I don't see it happening that way. And if you get assigned to a woman lawyer, then I feel like this woman lawyer knows her shit. It's a woman that's in the books and goes by the book. So, and like I said, uh, the cop already told you what happened anyway. So I don't believe you have anything to worry about because you didn't even get a damn ticket. So what the fuck they charging you for what? So if you really think about it, it ain't nothing gonna happen. You'll be fine. Because you're not being charged. You weren't in charge of anything on the scene. So if you weren't even charged at the scene and these people are making a scene and making up bullshit, then what does that say? People would do anything just to get like money. And that's what people are doing. It's all over the world. And they have nothing to go on because the police, they're gonna trust what the police say anyway. So yeah. Yeah, I saw the same thing before. I don't see anything changed. It all looks good in your favor. Which why wouldn't it be? I know it's frustrating and shit, but it's just fucking dumbass people. Hey Maria, Bassos. Driving home, will you be live in 20 minutes? Yeah, I guess. I'll try to be. Oh right, yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's the thing. It always happens on an aggravating time. But at the end of the day, it'll all get resolved and you'll be fine. And the good thing is that it's the retrograde still for like 2 more days. So by the time that all happens, it's all gonna be okay. You're gonna be like everything will be moving forward by then and you'll be able to get rid of this weirdo and get rid of their bullshit tactics and life will go on. Don't worry, we're all dealing with some bullshit at some point, some way, somehow, you know? It's always some bullshit. But at the end of the day, you know, you know that you ain't done nothing wrong, so it's all good. It's just ignorant people in the world. It's pretty sad that people are so desperate they'll do anything for money. But fuck them, they'll lose anyway. Okay, cool. All right. Just had to look at something real quick. All right, Maria. Oh shit. What's up, Dan? I didn't even know there were NFL games on today. My Patriots are kicking the Commanders' asses. I didn't even know the game was on. I would have been watching it. It's only one more quarter left anyway. Plus they're kicking their ass anyway, so it's all good. Go Pats. It's only preseason anyway, so. But I totally forgot. I keep thinking today's Saturday instead of Friday. And usually like games are on like Sundays and stuff. And today the game's on a Friday. We got done watering the sunflowers. It rained here so much today, it was ridiculous. The pool was overflowing. It was raining so much that everybody must have got a lot of tank water, which was great. Oh man, that sucks. Broke his finger on the first thing in practice. That sucks. Patriots are looking good right now. 34-11, 34-11 against the Commanders. So Patriots are looking good. Not bad. My Red Sox are playing the Padres tonight. It's the game's late today. It's just started. It's in the second. I might get off of here in a little while, watch the rest of the game or the end of it. My Red Sox are doing good. I can't believe it. We're second place. It's a miracle. All right, LZ, you said, thanks for the super chat. You said no bullshit at work so far. Scorpio wasn't at work. Sag and her sister have been keeping their distance. The principal is backing me as coordinator. Right, I remember you said something about you heard from somebody that you weren't going to be the coordinator no more or something like that. So, yeah. I kind of knew that I was going to, these people are just whacking and you want to see if they can get rid of you. But don't let them. Keep aggravating them with your excellence. Like my card I did in my deck. Laugh at your haters and give them more to hate on. Make them even more mad. Fuck 'em. That's what I do. Okay, cool, Dan. I went to the Washington Redskins stadium back in 2014. I no 2016, I believe. I think it was 2016. I went to the Washington Redskins stadium, and that was probably one of the best stadiums I've ever been to in my life. And I watched the first ever soccer game they had there. It was Barcelona and Manchester United. My best friends for Barcelona. I'm from Manchester United, and we went to watch the game together. And we had like one of his mom's cousins. Her name was Karen, and she took us to and from the game and everything. Took us to the game and picked us up. We were staying in Baltimore. We stayed in Baltimore, and the lady drove us to Washington. So it was pretty cool. I believe it was 2016 or something like that. I can't remember. I want to say 2016, but because it's 2025 already. Yeah, it's been about 9 years. Yeah. Yeah, she was cool. We paid her though. We gave her some money and shit. Yeah, I remember you telling me. Yeah. All right. General messages about work for LZ. Let's see what we got. Yeah. All right. All right. Let me concentrate here and get this card. Oh, the cards keep falling out. It's aggravating me. I need to concentrate more and shuffle. Keep pulling. There we go. Well, it looks like your haters are pissed at you. I do get a Scorpio here. You said Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpio 2, the one who wanted to replace me, ended up leaving the school. Oh, wow. I just read that. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, I'm getting that you're going to hear more news about that. And it looks like they may have broken up because I get him and the other woman, uh, not doing too good in conflict and drama between them. But I do get that when you go back to school, there's going to be some delays and frustrations. And I think you're going to alienate yourself from those people. Okay, Joanna. I think you'll alienate yourself from those people, and I believe that doing that, you'll be fine. And I think they'll also alienate themselves from you. There's going to be people around you who procrastinate and are very indecisive, and they're worried about what the outcome's going to be because they try to try to get you out as coordinator and it didn't work. And this is just causing them to have bad news about your success or you continuing to be who you are. But I get everybody reversed around you. Like they're all like mad, they're all miserable, they're all suspicious, they're neglecting their own responsibility, very tricky, very, fraudish, fake, all that and all the above. Yeah, exactly. So they look like they're still, pissed and they're still mad and they're still miserable, you know. Like even yourself personally, when you go back to work, you're gonna feel like you're gonna have issues. You might have issues with certain things. You might feel like, your goals, you might look at your goals and say, hey, my goal is to do this, this, and this. And if even if it doesn't really like unfold right away, just know that you have to be willing to make the necessary efforts. But there's going to be people that are around you that are preoccupied with themselves. Just make the thing is the spirit saying, if you have the desire and the determination to make the right choices and have that strong willpower about yourself, then you'll be able to be okay. As long as you're active and determined, and make up for whatever you have to make up for. If you want to make up for lost time, if you want to like put in extra time or whatever, if you want to, or if you feel like you've done your part and no one else is doing their part, don't bring it up. Just like ignore it, because it looks like you might feel like you don't want to put in too much effort because things aren't really going the way you want it to because others aren't meeting you halfway. So that could be like a situation in the first month that you're back at school. Like everybody's going to be like, fuck this, I don't feel like doing anything. So it's going to make you feel like you're not willing to make a sacrifice for anybody but yourself. But as long as you make the right choices and smart ones, then you'll be fine. So it looks like, in the next 30 days, going back to school and going into September, there's going to be situations where you're going to have to make choices. And as long as you make smart choices, then you'll be fine. But otherwise, that they're going to be pissed because, they want to see, you get in trouble or you like lose. So because it's not happening and they're outnumbered because their Scorpios are not there, so they're gonna feel like very preoccupied with their own egos. But fuck them. Like I always tell you, don't worry about them. You know. Well, there you go. So, yeah. Oh well. So that's what the delays and frustrations are gonna be because it might delay some progress, but it also might be a smart choice to do so. So whatever choices you make sure they're the smartest choice and stand your ground and do whatever you have to do. Hey Maria, welcome back. Okay, Dan. At least you got the principal on your side and he sees, what's going on. So as long as you have the principal on your side, then you're good to go. Plus you've been there for a while. So, you know. And they know who's bullshitting and who ain't at the end of the day, you know. It's hard to find good teachers, so they better keep what they have. They don't know what they're gonna go get. My nephew's school, 8 teachers have gone and they have to find 8 replacements. I don't know how they're making out with that, but a lot of people left that school. Teachers are leaving schools like Like people leave regular jobs. It's crazy. Oh, well, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So it works out perfect. Yeah, works out perfect. Yeah, probably. I'm getting a yes that he did. So obviously, they people talk, man. You know how it goes, and people might have, the principal can't say too much because it's all in confidence, right? So that's the thing. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? Hi, Lucky. Good lord. So yeah, it looks like that, but like I always tell you, and now you see it all unfolding that they can do whatever they want. They know what time. The principal knows what time it is. You're awesome, Mystical. Nice to hear. Same here. I'm doing awesome. Yeah, exactly. Because he already knows the deal. They know what's going on. So you're good. Like I told you already, it's all gonna work out because bad people get their karma, and that's how it's gonna be. Oh, nice, Mystical. How was it? Yeah, what goes around comes around. People see fake shit every day, fake ass people, fake shit. It happens. And I'm sure you're not the only one those people act up with. I'm sure they probably got a rap. There's people who usually start shit with everybody. It was good with too many people. Yeah. Well, that's why I don't like to go on vacations. Because when I go on vacations, I want to go on a vacation away from people, not with people. That's why when I do go on vacation, I like to go by myself. So I don't have nobody telling me what the fuck to do or where to go. Leave me alone. I used to go away with my some of my friends, but I stopped going away with them because there was one guy who always tried to organize everything, and I'm like, look, don't organize shit. We're on vacation. When we get up, we'll just go wherever we want to go. And he's like, oh, well, I was like, yeah, I ain't coming away with you no more. Leave me alone. And that's why I love every minute of it. I love going away by myself. People would say, you go away by yourself? You should go away with I said, a bunch of people. You must be nuts. Not me. I don't like people. Who told you I like people? I don't like people. Give me a second. I need to watch this video that I got sent real quick. Give me 1 second. All right, I'm back. I had to cut it off because it was like music on my thing. Somebody sent me a thing with music in it. I don't want to get in trouble. They were like, "You play music in the background." Shut up. Let me see something real quick. I'm so mean. You have to go to the city to drop off your son to his brother. Place 5 hours away. Oh shit, that's a long time. As long as you had a good time, despite all the crazy people. Yeah, I haven't seen you around. I was like, oh, maybe Mystical took a break, but apparently you did. You went on vacay. Exactly, LZ. That's what I like the most is going on vacation by myself. Cause I really don't want nobody aggravating me. Even the heck I learn. Yeah, that's good. It's nice to have a break. Maria, my pain in the ass. I see you donated. All right, pain in the ass. I see you wrote me a whole book. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, Chapter 4, Chapter 5. You must think I like reading shit, don't you? Oh, Maria, Maria. She always sends me hearts and kisses. See, it's like, I'm sorry, Mark, but you know I love you. Just please answer my question, and I'll send you, you know, a kiss and a hug. All I want is D from Walter, and just please tell me something nice. Dear Mark, I know I'm a pain in the ass. That's what you said. Oh, Maria, what am I gonna do with you? What am I gonna do with this woman? Sorry, guys, I had to read a book, the book of novella. Maria, you ain't a hot mess. You're beyond a hot mess. You need a hot fucking bath and go to sleep. Hey Gala, how you doing? You know how it is. And every time I read these things, I say, thank God I'm single. All right. Walter felt happy to talk to you. I see a lot of communication between you guys. I see that a lot lately. There's a lot of progress and communication. Like I told you already, there's always communication there. There's always, messages, things like that. That's going to continue over the next 24 hours. More messages, more, talking to each other. Um, he feels kind of emotional deep down inside. He feels emotionally confused about what the heck he's going to do with his money and what's going to happen with his money and his life with money and things like that. That's a lot of things on his mind. He's also, thinking about the mistakes he's made, and that runs through his mind all the time. But as far as like you and him, I see a lot of messaging and talking and communication being high. But he thinks that sometimes you might be shy to talk to him about more things, and he doesn't want you to feel that way. He doesn't want you to be disappointed or not make an effort to say more to him. So if you were quiet, kind of quiet today, or you were holding back, like you said in the thing, he was worried about what you wanted to say, or if he felt like you might be holding back, or you might have felt kind of weird. So, but otherwise, that he doesn't think that you're holding back anything. He just thinks that you might not want to tell him certain things, or maybe you were just quiet or quieter than usual. But I see that his life is affected more by money. Yeah, yeah. So that's probably why he felt the way he did. Yeah. All right. Ooh. All right. So tomorrow you will see him. You will get some hugs and kisses and possibly more. Work between you and him will be really good. Work will be good between you guys. The only thing I see is like he might talk to you about like an argument that he had with family, or pettiness and differences of opinions with the people that he's with. It's more of a family vibe. So he might tell you about family stuff that he's going through, or you might tell him about family shit. Um, things like that. The only thing I see negative here that's gonna happen tomorrow is he might tell you about family stuff. So he might say, I dealt with some family stuff and they pissed me off, or they were not happy, or he might tell you about, one of his siblings fighting with the other, something like that. He might tell you some family shit. Or you might have somebody tell you, hey, guess what, Maria? You know, uh, somebody in your family had this problem or that problem, shit like that. So that's what I see. But otherwise, that it looks good. You'll see him tomorrow, and it'll be very good. Just make smart choices. That's all. Just be smart about shit. But that's the only thing I see tomorrow that's not good is him telling you about you or him finding out about family shit, and you saying, I can't believe these idiots did this or something like that. I don't know, whatever choices you have to deal with. like work choices. Like if he says, "Hey, look, we might have to do this for work," you know, because you said you're gonna deal with him with work, and I got a good work card here, so just make smart choices with work. Duh. You can be more open with him. If you open your leg, I mean, yeah, if you open, more open with him, that'll work. Yeah. I just see like making smart choices. That's all. Like overall, making smart choices with work. Yeah. So if you have to make if they ask you, hey Maria, what do you think about this? What would you choose? Make a smart choice. Things like that. Yeah. Work shit, work stuff. Making smart work decisions, choices, things like that. But tomorrow looks good between you and him. I got the two of cups, so that tells me, you guys might be looking at each other over each other's table, winking and blowing kisses and shit. You might flash him your underwear underneath the table or something like that. I don't know what you guys do with yourselves. You know, you might give him this one here, and he might be like, I don't know what you two do. Yeah, I know you guys have dirty minds. You be doing dumb shit. I be doing shit like that just to make my girl laugh. If I was doing it, I'd be doing stupid shit all the time, trying to make her laugh. Oh my god, this stupid thing. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. I haven't seen 1, 2, 3, 4 in a while. 12:34. I haven't seen that in a while. Today I saw 444, and I saw 333, and I see 1111 every day, guaranteed. That's the number I see the most is 1111. But today I saw 333. I was live on here, and I happened to look up, and it said 333. I would say 1111 is the number I see the most, and 55 is the number I see probably forever now. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes when you're quiet, you get them thinking, see? Because I know you want them to be thinking about you all day and all night, see? That's how you are. You want them to think about that cooch. I mean, you all night. Oh, good Lord. Co creation and blessings. Sounds about right. I'll take the blessings. Why not? Co creation depends on who I'm co creating with. Hey, Teresa, how you doing? You good? Yeah. Acting on everything is good. Acting on dealing with negativity and dealing with positivity is the most action that's the best. That's what I feel. Oh yeah, I don't like to co-create with humans, but spirit, yes. Spirit's better for me to co-create with because humans are weird. You know. Make sure you take yours too. I'm glad you agree. See, there you go. Don't roll your eyes at me, woman. That's what I used to tell you, TF. Your TF, I mean, sorry, your BFF. I used to tell her don't roll her damn eyes at me either. She was famous for that. See, now you took her place. You're gonna start reminding me about her now. My TF and your BFF. All right, I got some spirit animal cards, animal oracle cards. I owe you a card, Teresa. So you can be first. Aren't these cards nice? Look. It's a nice deck. I like this deck. Yes, they are. They're nice. I'll give you one. I told you I was going to give you a card earlier, but I ended up leaving. So I'll give you one now. Anybody else who wants one, I'll give you one. Have some patience, woman. I'm gonna do the human rolling eyes. All right, Teresa, what do you have for Teresa? I don't know if they have these. I don't know if they have these animals where you are, but let me see what number 68. You almost got 69. I would have said, yeah, you're freaky like that. Yeah, so, but you got 68. No, she's not okay, Gala. She never is. Hey, Marley, how you doing? Stay awake, woman. All right, Teresa, you got number 68, the Wombat Spirit. Be at home, it says. Be at home. I like home. I like being home. So if you like being at home, this is related to you. All right. So this says, could it be that you're not feeling comfortable in your own skin, thinking that the only way you can be with others is to hide under the protection of a mask or identify you're created to or identify you created to protect yourself from getting hurt? This mask is persona. This mask or persona is supposed to make you look strong, but in reality, it just robs you of your integrity. The wombat spirit arrives not to judge, not arrives to nudge you to drop the false mask, because it is not others who will hurt you now. It is you who are hurting yourself when you aren't being authentic. It's okay though, because you can course correct if you are willing to be yourself no matter what comes, even if others are not in agreement with your authenticity. You are safe with spirit. So if you feel like people are like out to get you, just remember that whatever they do, it doesn't even matter, because you could still be yourself, because you're safe with spirit. Because the people that probably don't give a shit about you. They probably don't even care about spirit or themselves. So, you know, and it also says here your affirmation like messages. Right now, you're in a beautiful place where you can hang up your coat and your identity and settle into a true sense of home and well-being, understanding that all is well. Everything you do from this place rings true in harmony with spirit. So being at home, you can feel more protected and feel like you don't have to, put on a mask for these other fake ass people that you might deal with. But that's everybody's case, Some people have to be different around certain people because they know that they don't really give a shit about you, you know? Yeah. There you go. That's your animal spirit card. You're welcome, Teresa, no problem. Wombat. Anybody else want a card? Let me know. I'll give you one. They got all sorts of animals in here. Koala bear, a moth, lion, a wasp, grasshopper. They got all sorts of creatures in here. Canary, a deer, hummingbird, buffalo, a cow, a dove, electric eel even. Now I can't give you no cards, sorry. I can't give you any cards, Lucky. No, I can't do that. I don't give you cards on Fridays. I'll give you a card if you give me the rolling eyes emoji. All right, Lucky. Ah, man, it's Saturday there. Okay, well, I'll give you a card then. Shit. I forgot. I should have said Saturday. Damn it. Oh, well. I guess I put myself in that. All right, Lucky. Let's see what we got for you. All right, Mystical, I'll give you one too. Sure, no problem. I just saw this card too. Electric Eel Spirit. 24. Let me see. All right, Lucky, you got the electric eel spirit, and it says, bring your ideas to life. Number 24. So this says, have you too quickly dismissed or an epiphany because you couldn't see where it might lead you? Have you rushed to follow the moose without taking time to contemplate the meaning of your moments? Perhaps your dream will take a different form that you first imagined, morphing into something that's even better. Spirit's plans are often hard to discern, but so much more satisfying once they are taken over from your own predetermination. Maybe your big idea is taking more time to shape than you expected. Have you considered that you are meant to learn something in the process of bringing it into being? Commit to the transformation and learning any lesson this new adventure will bring, and soon you will see that your aha moment was even more valuable than you realized when you first felt it electrify you. Well, I am psychic on Fridays and Saturdays, so that's probably why, you know, that message resonated. There you go. I would say that sounds about right. And it says your affirmation message is be patient and stop being a pain in the ass. Mystical said Friday is her day. She's psychic on Fridays. All right. It's going to be Saturday here in 12 minutes. All right. Mystical, you're next. Let's see what we got for you. Okay. Number 16. Number 16. Let's see. All right. This is your card, Mystical number 16, the Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. And this says, sometimes a goal is so enticing and alluring that you lose your focus in the pursuit. You begin to fixate on capturing the prize, whether it be an opportunity you always wanted, or a relationship with the elusive someone, or the promise of that big break. The Coyote Spirit wants you to know that this trickster energy seducing you now will yield nothing but disappointment and unnecessary heartache if you let yourself be fooled. The Great Spirit wants the best for you. So when your plans go topsy-turvy, know that the Coyote Spirit is present to protect and bless you. Listen to her gentle warning not to make the world too seriously, or not to take the world too seriously, or become too attached to the form of and timing of your desire. Something better is beckoning. If you learn your lesson and lighten your heart, it will not be long before you see that crooked. When you see that crooked, though, the path that may have been, you were on the right path all along. Okay, let me read that again. It will not be long before you see that crooked through the path that you may have seen, but you were on the right path all along. Okay, I had to read that twice. So you might think that you're on a crooked path because you've been deceived, but really you're on the right path. Or you could have been on the right path, but you took the crooked one. I was looking crooked at damn words just now. You're welcome, Mystical. Okay, Marley. Well, you got a long way to go. You know what you got to do, Marley? Have you ever seen Tom and Jerry? From back in the day, I'm sure you have. You saw Tom and Jerry where they took the toothpick and they put it in his eyes to keep his eyelids open like that. You got to get 2 toothpicks. And you got to put them on them eyes. So that way you stay, even though you're sleeping, your eyes are still going to stay open when the toothpick holding your eyelids up. Anybody else want a card? Let me know. I'll give you one. Oh yeah, Marley. I was supposed to give you your reading too from earlier. Shit, I just remembered that. I was looking at your name and said, "What the hell did I have to do from earlier?" I gave Teresa her message from earlier, and then I had to give you a reading from earlier because you didn't want it during work, but you said you'll get it tonight. So I'll give you your reading now because I just forgot. You wouldn't even remind me. It's up to you. You can have it now, whenever you want. Yes, I just remembered when I saw her name. I was like, shit, what did I have to do with Marty? And I was like, okay, yeah. Yes, I remember. I remember now. Okay, you said you can ask if Emmy will have to get an MRI. Okay, cool. I'll ask. I've been asked a few health and doctor questions lately. I guess I was a doctor in my last life. Dr. Markey, Dr. Love, Dr. Pain in the Ass, Doctor Shut Up and Give Me the Prescription. I don't know. Maybe. Doctor, can you check something for me? Sure, sweetheart. What would you like me to check? Well, it's kind of personal. I need you to check, down there. Down there? Okay, no problem. I'll check. You just relax and put your head back. And, I'll see what I can do for you, ma'am. So I'll put on like that little flashlight thing. I'll get on. Put my head back, get on there, but looking on there. Oh, good Lord. What's wrong, doctor? That was the last time you watched that dang woman. Dr. Markey, I can't believe you said that. Well, it's been 2 days. Well, that's why you sound wrong down there, dumbass. Go watch that thing. Matter of fact, come here. We'll take you to, I'll call the nurse. Nurse, watch this woman's coochie, please. Yes, Dr. Markey, no problem. Watch that thing and come back, woman. Don't ask me to look at that damn thing smelling like fish. Oh, no, I would never be able to find that. That thing is lost in the matrix. All right, let me check what's going on here. Dr. Markey to the rescue. Oh no, that thing ain't gonna taste like no damn chicken. Maybe after she washes it, it'll taste like chicken. But right now, that should be smelling like fish. Oh hell no! I know what fish smells like too. Yeah. All right, let me keep my doctor stories to myself. I'm getting no. She wouldn't. She don't have to get. She doesn't have to get an MRI. I'm getting a no, and I'm getting that she'll be happy not getting it. Yeah, yeah. I'm getting that she's. I think the. Well, I'm getting that the antibiotics are gonna solve the issue, and she shouldn't need any further treatment after that. I'm getting all positive things, so but I'll pre-warn you that doctors, even though spirits telling me that she don't need it and she'll be fine, but you know a doctor be like, no, 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 you need to get the MRI because we need fucking insurance money and we need money, so your ass is getting an MRI. See, so even though I'm telling you through spirit that she won't be needed, but doctors are so tricky, they want money, so let's hope and pray that her doctor's not like that and she won't have to need it. But from what I'm getting, she won't need it. And that the antibiotics will be working enough to so she won't have to deal with it. Let me just check something else real quick. The thing is, it looks like she'll be okay, right? The thing is, as long as she doesn't put excessive pressure on that shoulder, then she'll be okay. But if she feels like she's got pressure on that shoulder, it might cause her to have some delays or have some, like, if she overdoes it on that, like for instance, you got to tell her that even if she feels good and she doesn't get the MRI, that doesn't mean that she can start doing fucking cartwheels out in the lawn. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tell her that I said that you can do some cartwheels and shit out in the lawn. If the doctor says, look, the antibiotics work, I'm glad you feel better. You don't need an MRI, So, because I'm getting here that if she puts pressure on it and she does something silly and re-injures it or aggravates it, it could cause further, pain and anguish, and it can make her feel like she's not gonna get better. And you know who I got watching over her? Yeah. Milton. Milton showed up here. Gramps. Grandpa the Hierophant is here. You know. See, I joke around about Milton, but he shows up. He showed up in the cards. The Hierophant is my grandpa card. See, Gramps though. Mark, don't be playing with me. I can hear it now. Mark, don't be playing with me. Milton better leave me alone. I can hear it now. Milton better leave me alone. And keep me up at night. I'll be waking up thinking Milton's over my shoulder. Mark, you better leave me alone. Yeah, pretty much. Because she's put a lot of pressure on it right now. Doing like the band and all that. And, got her putting that pressure on her. So make sure she doesn't, put too much pressure on it. She's not out of the loop of pain yet. But I feel like it's all going to work out for her. She'll be fine. You're going to bed? Let me guess. You're gonna think about Walter. Oh, good night, Maria. Bestest to you. Dream of Walter. Hope you have a good day with him tomorrow. You know how many teasing. Walter Chulo. Oh, and Mommy Maria. Isn't that nice? Well, just remember who Papi Chulo is. Okay? All right, Marley, I'll give you an oracle too. I gotta bring out my Papi Chulo hat. You're gonna laugh, Maria. I'm gonna look for it tomorrow. I think it's upstairs in my one of my containers. I have a black Papi Chulo hat my friend gave me. She used to call me Papi Chulo. And then she got a hat for me. I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it tomorrow. I gotta remember. People probably coming here like, what the fuck your hat say? Papi Chulo, what the fuck that mean? Google it. You'll see me. All right, Marley, let me see what oracle I got for you. All right, I can't do that because 2 cards came out stuck together, so I gotta reshuffle. I don't like when that happens. I just need 1 card, not 2 stuck together. All right, let me see if I can just get 1 card. All right, it's 1 card. Oh, look, you got Papa Dog. You got the dog spirit. Be loyal to what you love. Papa Dog. I know it don't look like Papa Dog. Poor Papa Dog. Papa Dog, my buddy. The first time you had that dog and you said Papa Dog on your live, I almost killed over and died from laughter. I said she did not just say Papa Dog. I was in stitches that day. I'll never forget that day as long as I live. Dan, you said you're headed for an iced coffee. And Joanna said, Dan, you're going to be awake all night. See that? All right. Marley, you got the dog spirit. It says, be loyal to what you love. And this message says, speaking of dogs, look at Pain in the Ass. Just woke up, panting and acting crazy. Look. Calm down, dog. All right. So this message says, loyalty to people and situations can turn into attachment and results in stagnation and the loss of integrity. Do you fear what will happen if you let a relationship evolve? Are you afraid that asking for a situation to change will make others see you as disloyal? Trust that when the dog spirit appears, you are meant to accept the turning of the wheel of life and the changing of fortunes. If you feel you are being betrayed or growing apart from someone, let the dog spirit reconnect you with your commitment to love in all its forms. Perhaps a relationship is meant to evolve, and perhaps you are meant to evolve too, so that you can experience the growth for which your soul yearns. Your greatest loyalty is to love. So be open to all its many uh guises. I guess I don't know what that means, but whatever. Including self-love. You deserve the best, and that is what spirit wants for you. You know how it says disguises? Instead of disguises, it says guises. So I don't know what that means, but whatever. I guess that's you know, many ways or many whatever. Actually, let me Google that shit. That's bothering me now. Let me see what it means. You probably know what it means already. Guises meaning. It means an external form, appearance of manner of presentation, typical concealing the true nature of something. Okay, cool. There you go. Guys. Yeah, me neither. That's what it means. Yeah. I like to learn new words. So yeah, there you go. But this says be loyal to yourself, self-love, because you deserve the best, and that is what spirit wants for you. So see, spirit wants the best for you. So do I. So does everybody, except for the haters. That's why in here it says there's people who, people that want to attach themselves to you to make you feel stagnant or make you feel a certain way or make you feel like, hey, what about me, Marley? Please be my friend. You be like, bitch, please. Any loyal thing I have is a dog, Papa Dog. Says be loyal to what you love. So there you go. Be loyal to your kids, which you are, and be loyal to your damn self and your mama and your papa, Papa Dog, Milton, yours truly, and anybody else. Yeah. Dan's gonna be doing cartwheels tonight, snorting and laughing. His wife's an Aquarius, so you know what happens when Aquarius people deal with people who's jumping off the walls and acting crazy. And be like, then give you the look like, really? Really, Daniel? Really? I'm gonna beat your ass to sleep. You're gonna wish you never had that iced coffee. Go ahead. Piss off your Aquarius wife. See what's gonna happen. Yeah, a frying pan coming your way. Wow. I told you, Daniel, don't drink that shit. At least she can go sleep before you. And then when she goes to sleep before you, you can say, that's when I love you the most. It's when you sleep. I heard that, Daniel. She had one eye open. Oh shit. It's 12:11 here. We all got different times. See that? I got 12:11 Saturday. Joanna, you want a card? Dan, you want a card? Anybody else want a card? I'll give you one before I go. Okay, Joanna, sure. Yes, have a good time with your grandson. You deserve it, Teresa. I appreciate it. Sure, gal, I'll give you one. I was asking you earlier if you wanted one, but I didn't see your response, so I was like, oh, maybe she don't want one. I'll give you one, sure. I like to offer everybody a card. Okay, Dan, that's good. All right, Joanna, let me see what I got for you. Joanna. Joanna, do you have anybody in spirit that used to be like uh in uniform? He used to wear a uniform all the time, like a pilot or airplane pilot or like a person who was in the army. Is there anybody you know from way back? Uh, Pilot. Yeah, I got an old guy with the pilot thing. Like he's in a suit and he's got like the pilot thing here. I see a guy. He's got a mustache. I see a pilot guy. I was like, this guy looked like a general. He had a big mustache. He's got a big mustache, like a little, little mustache. And he has like his hair. He looks young, dude. It's like an old picture, like a pilot. I thought it was a general, like a army general or something. He could have drove like an F-16 pilot or something. I don't know. I don't know what type of plane he drove, but he definitely like got the pilot. Like the little badge thingies. You know how they got all the like little things on their side. I don't know what the hell you call that. He's with you. It's like an old picture. And I can see the guy, he's got like a mustache. He looks young, dude. It's like a young picture of him when he was a pilot. And he's got like a cool little mustache. He's got his hair slicked to the side. And he's like standing very tall. He's like, I was like, who's this gangster? Antonio. He looks like an Antonio too. He's got the Antonio mustache. That'd be cool if you ever saw like a picture like that of him. Because that's the picture that I see. I see a picture of him. A pilot guy with a mustache. He looking slick. He's very like he's very like pale white too. Huh. That's pretty cool. So yeah, he looks like he might be around you. He came through there for a hot minute. I saw the guy. I don't know, he might say something to me, but he's just standing there. Piloto Antonio. He probably looking at me like, yeah, see, I just did the Italian, Piloto Antonio. He must be like, yo, shut up. Nah, he's not like that. He's cool. He seems like a cool guy. All right, your card. Your card is the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. Number 26. Flamingos are loud as shit. You ever seen them? They be making all sorts of crazy noises. All right. This says, if you're feeling nervous and wobbly, stop worrying about the past and the future. Instead, be present in the moment, balancing for now the space in which creativity arises. Creativity is your birthright, but if you're moving too quickly in an attempt to avoid the discomfort of transition, you can blind yourself from miraculous possibilities that are before you now and those just coming into being. The past has its lessons and planning has its merits. But right now, you may be imbalanced because you're becoming too nostalgic for what was once was, for what once was, or too anxious about what the future might hold. There is time to plan carefully. For now, be still and know that the Spirit is here, co creating with you in this moment. The next step will be to appear in need to, and when it needs to appear. Relax into a state of balance and so that any anxiety can transmute into trust and faith that all will be as it will for the highest good. So there you go. So if you're feeling kind of nervous or worried about something, don't be. And just let your past go. It's hard to let our past go, but if we let it go and stay balanced and understand that the future holds much more than what we went through, then there you go. Yeah, the flamingos. See, if Ilda was here, she'd say the Flamingo Express. So that message also said that you can your spirit wants to co-create with you. So maybe your grandfather Antonio is taking care of you. If you never saw him, and like if you saw him before he died, then that's a good connection. If you didn't, then it's a protective connection where, you know, when he passed away, he was like, I'm gonna take care of my granddaughter when she comes into the world and make sure she's okay. So I remember you saying that you travel for work, right? So maybe when you travel for work, you know, he makes sure that you get there safely as he is a pilot. So I just thought about that. So, but that's cool. So your grandfather, pilot Antonio, is, you know, making sure you're okay. So whether or not you know him personally or not, just remember that don't matter. He's still, you know, doing things with you. Still making sure you're okay. Yeah. Because I think he comes from a big family. I see a lot of people around him. I see a big family around him. It's like I can see the picture of him, and then there's another portrait of like a lot of people all together. So I don't know if it's this like, I don't know if it's him and all his crew like that he flew planes with or something, or it could be him and like family because there's women there, men there, you know, things like that. So if he had a big family, this could be like a family portrait of like 12 or more people. I can see at least like 12 people in the photo. So I don't know if he came from a big family of a lot of brothers and sisters or he had a lot of children. Either way, I see a picture of like at least 12 people that I can see in there. Yeah. All right, Gala, you're next for a card. Let me see what I get. So yeah, that's good. Hey, Tanya, how's it going? How was the chicken and potato salad? Oh no. Welcome to the retrograde. Oh, at least you have us, Tanya. Golly, you're at the right place. What number is this? 34. 34. Yeah, that's all, Tanya. Don't stress. You'll be all right. All right, let's see. All right, Gala, you got the hummingbird spirit. Be here now. All right, this card says nectar is everywhere, but the hummingbird spirit is here to remind you that flying from flower to flower and being all over the place uh, wastes precious energy. Let me read that again. Flying from flower to flower and being all over the place wastes precious energy. Be still. Be here now, in the present moment, enjoying the sweetness and sustenance available to you. Focus on the flower today, just one. Nectar is there for you, and the hummingbird spirit's message is that whenever you put your attention there in your energy, the energy flows. Are you focused on the sweetness or on finding the something better somewhere else? Always yearning and feeling that life is not enough and you are enough. All you seek is right here, right now. A- Uh, appreciate the present, and you will see that where you need to be and enjoying what you are entitled to enjoy in this timeless and precious moment. So this is pretty much telling you live in the now and don't worry about anything else. Be here now, the hummingbird spirit. Because the hummingbird doesn't go from like flower to flower, right? It sticks to like a certain thing and it focuses on one flower at a time, like how this is, and it just hovers there, you know. So this is probably telling you to take it easy, be in the present. And you were making a joke earlier how you're in the YouTube past, but you're really in the future. See, see how that worked out. We don't have hummingbirds here. I wish we did, but they're cool birds. I remember seeing my first hummingbird in Canada one time at my uncle's place. He used to have like hummingbirds come around and eat out of like a little plate thing on a tree. You like that, Gal? Well, there you go. The chicken is great. Good. All right, let me catch up with what you said. I wanted to work tomorrow. My team come up because the internet here is not good enough, but I'm gonna make the best of it. Good. So how did the chicken come out? Good. You're welcome, Gala. No problem. That's all right. Just make the best of it. That's all. When things don't go right, maybe it's for a reason. Don't fight it. Just deal with it and just go with it. Just remember, it always could be worse. You know. Maybe you want me to call Elon and get Starlinks put on top of the RV? I'll hook it up. I talk to Elon all the time. You're doing good without glasses. If I take these glasses off, I can't see shit. I was squinting to look at the cards because the words are so damn small. I got my glasses on, but these things are too damn small. Look how small that damn. I can't read that shit. Actually, what I should do is go like this, so I can read it better. Actually, yeah, you dumbass. I should have did that. I should have put the book right up to the screen and read it. That way I could see it better. I'm down here like, oh fuck, what that says. I don't want to get stronger glasses because I just don't want to. But if I'm looking at the chat like this, I can read everything perfect. It's just when I'm up close like that, it's harder to read. I'm near. Uh, I can see afar a lot better than I can see a near up close. Nearsighted and farsighted. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I got glasses like 5 years ago and I've never got a checkup or redid my glasses because that's all bullshit in my opinion. I don't really like all that shit. You got glasses. If you can see with the glasses better, then you're doing good. You don't have to get no more. I don't want to get stronger glasses. And then you're gonna fuck up my eyes, and then 5 years from now I need another pair and another pair and another pair. Man, that's what a magnifying glass is for. I actually have a really nice magnifying glass that's like 30 something years old. See that? Look. This magnifying glass is like 30 years old. Sometimes I use it when I need to read something. This is what I used to use when I was a doctor in my last life. See, they gave it to me again so I could see. Nope, there's no brain in there. Sorry, sir. Yeah, I was going to say that. You read my mind. But in your case, I have to look through your ears to see if that brain exists. See? But I used to inspect coochies with this, yes. And it smells good. That means I ain't inspecting no dirty coochies. So if not, it wouldn't be working. Yeah, so you're right. The coochie inspector. Yes. You guys are catching on. Uh-huh. If I had a brain. If I had a brain. You're on my second screen and the chat is all the way over there. Yeah. It's not easy. Sage is probably going to cloudy it back up. You don't want to do that. You got to program your brain to listen. Listen to Dr. Markey, aka Psychic on Saturday. No. Don't be talking about portals in the closet. And I'm going to start looking at you like I looked at her. The amount of stories I have, the amount of stories that I have on here is ridiculous. with people that I dealt with. Oh boy. So many people I had to deal with on here. See, look. Pain in the ass, impatient. See, look. You be shouting at the universe too much. What you smoking, Willis? She was smoking that. She was smoking that good shit. She was smoking so much that when she looked into her closet, she saw that portal. She was like, ah. She was like, what's going on in my closet? Oh, who are you? Mark, you wouldn't believe it. I have a portal in my closet, and I was crossing over spirit, and the spirit was using my wardrobe because they didn't have no clothes. And they took my hangers. They took my shoes. No, you got robbed, stupid. And you got knocked the fuck out. That's what probably happened. Oh, man. I can't help myself sometimes. I saw a giant popsicle stick and I wrote things on it. Between that one, Dan, and the one I'm talking about, oh, good Lord. It's amazing what people will say and do to get your attention, to get a reading. It's pretty sad. I don't know what the hell is wrong with these people. I don't know what the hell she saw, but whatever. You know popsicle stick. You know who she is. Actually, Lucky knows who the person is because she used to come in the room that me and Lucky were in. You know who I'm talking about now? Oh man. That person, right? That I'm talking about. See, look, she was Bill Cosby's friend. That's right. Bill Cosby would eat the pudding pops and give her the leftover popsicle sticks. One day, right, I went in her room and I didn't say anything. I just was watching her work because some people were talking about her. I was like, well, let me see if this woman's real. Like, let me see what she's about. Because she got upset because our friend S was talking about me. I said this story already. S was like raving about me one day in her chat because I gave her a mediumship reading. And this one I just talked about, popsicle stick lady, she got mad because she was praising me and not her. But yeah, see, you were there. And then so popsicle stick lady got pissed off. So then S told me that she got pissed off. And I was like, well, who's this? Well, let me go see this person and see what she's about. So I went in there one day and her thing said $50 for 3 popsicle stick. 3, she called it spirit sticks, but it was popsicle sticks. She said 3 messages from spirit for $50. As soon as I get the payment, I will pull 3 spirit stick messages for you. So she had all these popsicle sticks in a container. And I was looking saying, what the fuck am I doing? I actually made fun of her on a Halloween live that I have. I actually got popsicle sticks and roast shit on them. And I got a Tupperware container and I put a wig on and I jiggled them around. The live's actually still on here, I think. It didn't get taken down. I didn't get reported because it was Halloween. See, I can make fun of people and shit. So I put on like a wig and I acted like her and I did her voice and everything. And people were in here fucking dying. I couldn't even finish doing it because I was laughing myself. So I jingled. She used to like swish them around. So somebody actually gave her $50, and I was like, "Oh my god, man, you got to be kidding me! This person gave this woman $50 for 3 popsicle sticks." I said, "Let me see what this. Let me see what the person says." So anyway, damn. So anyway, she went like this, and she was like, "Oh spirit, you know, let's give so and so messages, blah blah blah." And then she fucking went like this, and she picked one out. And she goes, "Okay, spirit wants you to know to wash your underwear tomorrow." And then she flipped the stick around and says, "Spirit loves you." Then she put it back in, switch it up around. You got 2 more. So she'll pick another one up and it'll say, "Spirit says that you not listen to anybody else but me because I'm the best medium in the world." Then she'll flip it over and it'll say, "Give me more money if you want to know about more readings." Okay. So she'll get the third one up. She'll hold it up to the camera and her handwriting was so piss poor you couldn't even read what it said. And the third one will say some other bullshit. I'm just bullshit, right? But it'll say like, "Spirit has a warning for you. Be aware." And then and the other side would say, "Are you seeing synchronicities? It's me." Like it was all bullshit, right? And I'm like, you idiots are paying $50 for popsicle sticks with fucking messages on both sides that say some random bullshit that I can just say, to you without the stick. So she maybe did that a couple times, and then that was it. And the person that she read for was like, "Okay, well, I guess I'll know what this means eventually." And she's like, "Oh, yes, of course, because Spirit's just giving you these messages today, but they will resonate. I usually give it a month before it actually happens." And I'm like, "Oh my God." And you're mad at me? I ain't using no popsicle sticks or cards when they do mediumship, woman. The fuck you talking about? And stupid ass people were giving her money for that shit. I couldn't believe it. I was like, damn, now you can buy more popsicle sticks, eat some more ice cream, ho. I swear I've seen some crazy ass shit on here with psychics, honest to God. But yeah, she got mad at me. She got mad at me because I gave her bestie a reading of her life. I ain't even done nothing wrong. But yeah, she was mad at me. I said, damn, I ain't even done nothing to this popsicle lady. But I got her back though for talking shit. I dressed up as her and I did her voice. I know how to do her voice perfect because she smokes dirty cigarettes and she has that chalky voice. And she's like, "Hey, everybody, it's me. I'm going to pull some popsicle sticks for all of you guys because I just ate all the fucking ice cream with Bill Cosby. And, I like Jello pudding team pops. And don't listen to Marky Mark's tarot because he's not a medium like me. I've been doing this for fucking years and, he sees bullshit." That's what she used to sound like. Yeah, there you go. Like that. I think she did the voice for her. And everybody was mad at her for being mad at me. They're like, "Why you mad at Mark? He ain't done nothing. All he did was give your bestie a reading. Why you fucking mad at him for?" Everybody's always mad at me. I ain't even done nothing wrong. I gave her bestie a reading. She asked for it. I gave it to her. But you know what? Another reason why she was mad, and Lucky, you could vouch for this too. I don't know if you remember, but S used to come in my room, and everybody's like, "Oh my God, you're in Mark's room. This is so cool. You're here." And she was like, "Yeah, I wanted to come see Mark and tell him thank you, and I wanted to hang out with you guys." And she didn't stay for long, you know. But damn, when she saw that shit, she was even more mad. Yeah, we used to be cool. And then her bestie fucked everything up. She got mad. I was your medium, but now you went to Mark. Fucking Marky Mark's tarot. That fucking bastard. He really is real and he doesn't need popsicle sticks. He did a medium shit reading with no cards and no popsicle sticks. Oh, fuck. I hate that bastard. He took my bestie from me. Choke, bitch. Yeah, yeah. If all three of those people, yeah. Yep. We used to be all cool until the jealousy went out the window. Sometimes, you know, I always tell people that it's hard being a psychic guy on here because majority of the psychics are women. See, so when you get those feminist type of women on here that can't handle a guy being better than them or getting attention or whatever, they can't handle that shit. They get mad. Instead of like, you know, being open to like learning from somebody like me or collabing with me or being cool with me and just accepting the fact that, we're all different. Because I never treated them different. I treat everybody equal. But they had like problems. They were jealous and shit. So I never really thought they were until that day. But it's all good. Ain't no loss to me. Trust me. Some of them are still going out there, but they're talking to the walls, and that's why none of them do private readings because they're all talking, no action. I don't really care anyway. I don't like to get too close to people anyway. I put on the wig. I put on the wig with the for Halloween that day. Everybody was in here fucking crying from laughing. I dressed up as Tyler's Tarot. I had like I don't have the wigs anymore. I threw them all away. But I might get some new one. Yeah. I on Halloween I dressed up as Tyler. I had like the bushy curly hair and I started talking like him. It was pretty funny. I don't think he took offense to it because he never said anything. It was just like, dressing up and joking around. And then I don't know if you guys know Rambling Mike. He has long hair. He's Aquarius and he has all these rings on his fingers. And he's like, "Hey, everybody, it's Rambling Mike here. I got the Queen of Swords, the Ice Queen here, everybody. All you Aquarians out there, you got the Ice Queen coming." He used to say shit like that. And they were like, "Hey, Mark and Mark, welcome into the chat. How you doing, brother?" I used to go in his chat all the time. He was fucking hilarious. And I put a wig on and I put all these like keychain rings around my fingers to act like him. And I talked like him and I was doing the cards and shit. It was funny as shit. I had such a good time that day. Nobody took offense to anything I did. It was just like, a Halloween joke, you know. Then I dressed up as TF one time. She didn't like that. And I did the Leo King as well. I did the Leo King. I just did his voice and talk shit. And then I did the singer guy that everybody says I look like. She said I look like Vincent Fernandez, the Spanish singer. And then I put like a pizza box. I made a Mexican hat out of a pizza box, and I had a microphone and I was singing like him and all that shit. It was funny as hell. It was a while ago. It was probably like four. It was like probably 4 years ago on Halloween night. Yeah, I put fake eyelashes on and everything. It's on my live. You gotta look at it. I put fake eyelashes on, the wig. I even had like makeup and shit. That shit was funny as fuck. I did so much dumbass shit on Halloween, on that Halloween live. I can't remember. I think it was like probably 4 years ago. You'd have to look at my videos. You'd have to like it's as soon as you see me in an orange shirt, because I was looking like a pumpkin that day, you know. You'd have to scroll like right there. You might go in the search bar and look for like Halloween videos or something like that. It was funny as hell. I think it's still on there though. It should be because I don't think I took it down. Because nobody ever complained about it. So I kept it up. They might have got a kick out of it. I don't know. But I know it was a while ago. It's probably like 4 years ago. I think it was my second year of being on here. Because next month makes 6 years I've been on here. Looks like he toured with Leonard Singren. I don't know. I haven't seen Mike in a long time. Um, because I don't really look at all like the readings that he does for like Aquarius and for all the signs. I don't. I used to look at those when I was interested in love situations, but ever since I haven't been interested in love shit, I don't really watch those type of readings no more. You got to keep going. All my videos are there. My very first video is still up. I'll find it eventually. You might not see it, but I'll if I find it, I'll put the link up. I know it's there. Maybe because it's my channel, I can see it back that far, and probably you can't, which is good. But yeah, I had all of that shit up there. I think I done two. I think I done one on YouTube and one on Instagram. Cause I think I did it on Instagram so I could be like more. I can do more dumb shit and stuff. Cause I did do one on Instagram. I remember that, and that was the one where I did TF and all the idiots that I don't like. I dissed them on Instagram. I can't even remember. I don't even want to remember that person, and I don't even want to talk like her or even think about her because she's annoying. That's why I said go check the video because I don't even want to deal with that person. A negative, low vibrational weirdo. I ain't dealing with her. That's your best friend, not me. She want me to be her husband, and that ain't gonna happen. Never in life. No. No. No, no, you know you love her. You know you was cool. You know you was cool with her. That was your bestie. That's your bestie. Best fake friend. So glad I don't deal with her no more. Thank you, Jesus. Uh, the only person I miss is Elizabeth. I miss Elizabeth. I miss her nice energy. I miss like her talking shit and stuff and having fun. That's the only person I miss from back then. I mean, we're still friends and stuff, but I guess she must like, feel some type of way because of all the bullshit that we went through, you know? But she still speaks to me. I talk to her on Instagram every now and then. She still posts up messages every day. I just haven't really like, talked to her. Yeah, I know. I mean, she's been through a lot too. So, but I miss her. I really do. I miss her in the chats, because she used to be like a good presence in the chat. And we used to all talk and have fun, and everybody enjoyed her company and enjoyed her energy. That's the only person I miss from back then. I don't miss nobody else. Everybody else, they can fuck off. I don't care about them. But Elizabeth was always somebody who encouraged me to come on here. She was one of the reasons I came on here. She always like did everything to help me, which I appreciate, and that's why I miss her because you know she always used to like help me out all the time. She was always pleasant and kind. I never had any problems with her. Nothing. She was always cool, and she was the best mod in the world. So anyway, life goes on. Unfortunately, the people back then ruined everything and separated everybody. That's the biggest problem. And it's still happening today. It still happens now. There's always somebody in the clique that wants to separate everybody and wants to make people choose, or they get pissed because they're not more involved, or they're jealous, or they're just fucking weird. Like, I don't know, man. I just don't know why everybody just can't get along. Like, but whatever. But it's sad. It still happens today. Still happens now. You always get that one or two people, you know. you know. Yeah, Lizzie. Yeah, yeah, she's cool. But yeah, she was the one who got me on here. One day we were in a room talking, and she was like, "Please, Mark, just go live. People need you." And I listened to her like I was like, "All right, man, I'll go. How you do it?" So she guided me through it. She told me, "Look, press this, do that." She put me on. She put me out there, and she told a lot of people because she knew a lot of people. See, so she would tell people, "You guys want a medium and a psychic you can trust? Come check out my friend Mark." And she put me on. She put me out there in the beginning. She always had my back. So if you hear this, Elizabeth, Marky still loves you. I always will. And don't be shy. You can come by. Okay. I love you lots. I haven't seen Ilda in a while. Ilda also was a part of our crew back then. Ilda knows who I'm talking about. We were all cool. Yeah. She comes in every time, every now and then. Okay, Joanna, no problem. Yeah, I would love to see that. I wish I can screenshot what I saw and give it to you, but obviously I can't. But hopefully, what I described, it looked like him. I never heard of that person. I know she hangs out in a lot of rooms, which is fine. Yeah, Oda's a good person. TF tried to get me and Ilda separated, and then in the end, Ilda came and told me that that I'm her hermano, and she got caught up in the moment and had to analyze the situation. Yeah. But I forgave her and told her that I don't care, as long as we're cool, I don't give a fuck. Like. No, no, no. She tried to get Ilda on her side, and then Ilda didn't pick sides really. She just like had to. She just separated herself from me until she figured it out, and then she came back into my life about maybe 2 months after all that bullshit went down with her, and then she came to me and like a grown up, we talked it out, and we're cool now. You know. And like I said, if she doesn't come in here from time to time, if she does come in here from time to time, cool. If she wants to be elsewhere, hey, that's fine. One thing, I never beg anybody come around here. You come around here on your own will. You want to hang around with other people, that's fine. I don't. Nobody belongs to me. Everybody can be wherever they want and be with friends with whoever they want to be. You know. I'm just glad, I'm cool with her, and you know, TF didn't get the upper hand on that, because a lot of people believed her, didn't believe me, unfortunately. And then when I put up the receipts, oh boy, then everybody was like, okay, we believe you now, Mark. And I'm like, well, I shouldn't have to do this. You should automatically know who to believe. But whatever. I had to show the receipts, unfortunately, but that's how it worked. Yeah. I held my phone up like this, and I showed everybody the conversations on Instagram, and everybody was like, no way. And then those who weren't present, I sent it to them, screenshot and send. Yeah, well, here you go. Here's the truth. Simple as that. Now you all know the truth. You can determine whether or not you want to be my friend or not. It's not my problem. And that's why, at the end, she's the one who looked dumb, not me. I proved my innocence. But like I said earlier, being a guy is hard because most 90% of the people in the chats are women, and 90% of the psychics are women. So a lot of women have, vendettas against men. Men are dogs, men are pieces of shit, men are this, men are that. You know? So I got, critiqued and disrespected because she had like the women squad on her side. Burn men, burn Mark, fuck Mark, he's a man. He ditched me. He doesn't want me. Wah, wah. It worked for a little while until I said, okay, I'm had enough now. Here's the receipts. Time to expose you. I unfollowed a lot of people and I still keep it that way too. 'Cause I can't trust people. I just don't trust people anymore. I only trust a few people on here. That's it. I trust people as far as I can throw them. You know, even if you did, it's cool. I don't care if you did or didn't. At that time, I had to unfollow and get rid of a lot of people because anybody who was close to her, I had to get rid of. And I do that now too. You know, even my recent issue with the last person, people that come in here still speak to her because they don't have an issue with her, but she made issues with me. So now I had to, get rid of her. And some people followed suit, and some people say, nothing to do with me. And I'm saying to myself, okay, that's cool. I don't care. Like, it's not like the person like physically did something to me. It's all like stupidity and bullshit, that petty shit that shouldn't even have happened. But some people have too much pride to pull me aside and say, "Hey, look, it's my bad," like, or maybe let's agree to disagree, you know. But when you don't have receipts, you look like an idiot. So I do and they don't. That's why they never come back. Some people never come back here and say anything because they know that what they did was wrong or their plan failed. If you're claiming I did something, then where is it? Where is the proof? I'm here still waiting for proof. But like I always say, liars don't have proof. Cheers. And that's why I always win when people leave, especially when they get rid of themselves. But when I get rid of them, it's even more of a blessing because I ain't got to deal with them no more. And I'm not afraid to get rid of people in my life. I really ain't. The more people I get rid of, the more drama I get rid of too. And the more negative people I don't have to deal with. So it's a win win situation for me every day. The only way that can happen is if you deal with the people who own the parking lot. And then you would have to give them a percentage of it. Here, you got to pay for everywhere you park. There's no free parking around here. And when people are parked, some people on the side are washing their cars and stuff. But it's usually like regular people. There's a lot of car detailing places here that go to a parking lot because they know the car is there and they go wash the car and detail the car. So that's what they do here to answer your question. This damn dog. I never seen a dog grunt and snort so much in my life. Sound like a damn pig. Diamond, you ready, baby? Marky's gonna go sleep. I'm heading off for tonight. You ready to go pee pee? We're gonna go pee pees and then we're gonna come back and go sleep. No, I need to get out of here. It's getting late. You know? Yeah, I mean, you can take all the suggestions and see how you can deal with it because some people might not want that type of situation happen at their parking lots. So, and some people might. It all depends. It all depends. But anyway, look, I gotta go. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been on here for 2 hours and a bit, and my ass is fucking hurting, and I need to get out of here. Right, that's what I mean. You gotta find out who owns the land. So whoever owns the parking land, you have to ask them if you were to like wash cars there or whatever, you know, or anything that they do, you know. You have to ask them for permission or if that's even available or even an option. But then you might give them the idea and they say, screw you, I'm doing it on my own. So you have to be careful with that because people ain't gonna make you rich. Well, you have to look into it. Tanya, good night, sweetheart. Take care. I'm glad you enjoyed your chicken and potato salad. Thanks, Dan. You too, brother. And Lucky, good night. Write things down so you don't forget. All right, guys. Good night. Take care. I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be around. Bye.